Welcome to GBA TV,
TV,
home of the Girls Basketball Association, GBA Facebook Live, and the GBA Podcast. In the game since 2003. Now let's join the guys live.
All right, welcome back, GBA Nation. We are in the GBA studio tonight. It's Monday, January 28th, and once again we're recording a GBA Skype chat with some fellow coaches. And tonight our special guest is Coach Ron Bess and Coach Chris Wallace of Team Knockdown, Ohio. Coaches, can you hear me? Everything going okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you guys taking the time to join us tonight. It's you guys. If in the girls basketball in Ohio, if you don't know Team Knockdown Ohio, then it's a very good organization, very good group, and very good kids. So we appreciate you guys joining us.
Thank you for having us again, and we appreciate that. Yep.
So, coaches, just for some of those that don't know, who Team Knockdown Ohio is, can you give us a little bit of background about your program?
All right, we kind of, me and Chris really kind of started this together as far as just putting a team together. We kind of just started as a team, and we built it from there, just adding different kids that we see through little leagues that we play in, and we built a nice little team. So we just said, let's kind of do this ourselves so we can have, kind of control of what we do, what tournaments we want to go to, and, what direction we want to go with the kids. So it ended up working out pretty well. Chris being a high school coach with Pickerington Central does a great job, and it just started growing. It just started growing from there.
Yeah, and you guys, like I said, your team is a very solid, very good team that you guys have put together. So with your teams, did you do a tryout, or did you guys kind of like go out and find kids and invite those kids to be a part of the group?
Well, we do a lot of kind of variation of things. So Ron does a really good job of going out and looking at kids across the city, across the state. He's been doing it for a long time. He's been around the game a lot. So he's a great evaluator. And one thing we do is we look for families as well, not just talented players. We've turned away quite a few really good players because we feel like the chemistry and the culture that we want to do and enjoy this. We spend a lot of time really trying to put together families, not necessarily talent. We get talent as well, obviously, but you need kids that are coachable, parents that want to get their kids better, and we all want to be on the same page. So, we do a combination of both. We have a lot of time to evaluate through the course of the winter. Ron does a good job of going out and seeing all the kids, seeing that I'm in high school, coaching at the varsity level. It's hard for me to get as much out there as he does, so we always collaborate, kind of get together about kids, see what kind of fit they are from that standpoint, because we want kids to get playing time.
Right.
So, we don't keep 15, 20 kids. We want to keep a tight group so everybody develops.
Sure, and that's a great approach to it, and and you spend a lot of time together, so that chemistry and that family atmosphere is something that's important. I know that's sort of on our end here at GBA. That's what we've done, and we built the GBA brand itself with family and close friends. So we can kind of relate to that a little bit on how you guys have built your program, and obviously the success is followed with that.
Yes.
So how many years has this group been together?
We've been together for 2 years now. Chris kind of actually started a group before that, and we kind of collaborated and just grew off of what he had, really, pretty much.
Sure.
So.
And how many kids, I guess I should just back, how many kids do you have on your team?
Right now, we are at 8. We are at 8. We started our first year. We did start with about 11 kids. They were good kids, very talented. It was just that the playing time wasn't there for everybody. It's tough to do that, and we don't want to cheat none of the kids. So, it's easier for us to probably manage the team at about 8,
sure,
possibly 9. We're looking for actually one more, 9.
Okay. And you're right. That helps with playing time, and obviously that's important for kids' development, and also families. You guys have been around this a long time. This traveling and weekend and every weekend, month in, month out. It gets expensive. It costs families money to do. Go stay in hotels and eat out and things like that. So it's important that to keep that as a small group. I think that's a great because you get some of those groups where they just take as many kids as they want to take. And you see kids setting, and I think that's, you guys have the great approach with that, because kids are not only get ample playing time and equal playing time, but they're developing, and it's not the families are getting their money's worth, so to speak.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we try, what we try to do as well is we keep the cost in mind as well. We know what events that we want. We don't want to play every weekend. We don't like that development either. We think playing too much could be an issue. We don't want to play every weekend. We want the girls to have a good experience and be kids as well. So we're not trying to. A lot of our families have more than one kid. They're playing different sports, so we try to accommodate them. And we keep that in mind, and we really focus on trying to keep it affordable, as well as stay competitive. So.
And I think that's a great approach, guys, and I commend you guys for that and what you guys are doing there. So let's kind of backtrack a little bit and talk about last season, the 2018 season. If you can kind of just kind of recap, some events you played in, the success that your team had.
We start. I think we started with one tournament. It was We started off at the All Ohio tournament, and what we started. That's the time. That's when we had 11.
Yeah,
we had 11. We started with 11 last year.
Okay,
and it started off good. I mean, we started off really good. Everybody was playing good. We was able to manage the time somehow that first tournament, because we didn't know which way, who was going to do what, and how it was going to work together. And then we just started, playing different tournaments. I think we did a few of you guys' tournaments.
Yeah.
GBA was.
I think
great.
we did one over in Dublin, Scioto. Yeah, one of the GBA events over there. We ended up winning that one, and then we kind of went from there, kind of seeing how our team was progressing. We went to Cincinnati and we played the GBA Nationals. We played in the state tournament that AAU holds, because you kind of want to see where you're at.
Sure.
In that event. Yeah. We had some battles. Cincinnati Angels have a very good program down there. So we had some really good battles with them. And then we went to Indiana once, just because there's a really good team at our age on a national level that we wanted to kind of.
They came to you guys' tournament too. The flight, Indiana flight.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So you guys are growing out there, so a lot of people are recognizing what you guys are doing as well. So. Yeah, you guys have good competition. So I think we went to Otterbein as well. We played up at Otterbein, actually. Yep. We played up 8th grade and made it to the championship that game. And,
the Hoopsters.
Yeah, we lost to the Hoopsters team. But it was a good experience for them to play against older girls, bigger and faster, stronger. Mm-hmm. So it helps them to continue to develop as players, to let them know that, just not your grade. You got to be able to play against a little older girls too, just, a year or two older.
Right.
So, which was good for them.
Yeah, we had won a couple tournaments at that point, so we kind of wanted to challenge them a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe have some adversity, see how they responded to that, see how the families responded to it as well, because we had won so many games in a row. So that's always a challenge to go deal with a loss.
Sure.
And that was good for us.
Yes. And sometimes that's talking to some of the coaches, and a team like you guys have is a very, very good team, a very solid team. So sometimes playing up a grade is good for that reason, just to challenge the kids a little bit. Maybe a humbling experience, where they've had some success, pretty good success, and then sometimes you just put things in check a little bit, and then there's still things to work on. And as these kids get in high school, they're probably going to play up. So now all of a sudden they're going to be playing against older kids, not just going to be playing in their own grade. So it's a good experience for them to be able to do that.
Yes, it will. Yeah, and that's what the key thing too is. We trying to develop them for once they get in high school, they'll be ready to play at the highest level as soon as they get there. You know, with Chris doing a lot of things, and you know, we even have his heads even come over every now and then and help out a little bit. So, you know, having good coaches is key to keeping, you know, what we have here around, you know, for a long period of time. Because if you don't have good coaches, man, people are going to leave quick.
Absolutely. And that's very key for kids' development as well. They got to have good coaching and guys that have been around the game and understand the game and know what it takes to win. And obviously, Chris, you coming from the Pickerington program, I mean, that's Pickerington program itself is, you know, it's a very tradition-rich program. So, you know, we commend that as well. So, you know, talking a little bit about, you know, tournaments and coming up on the 2019 season, you know, some expectations. I know us on the GBA end, we're looking forward to coming back to Pickerington, you know, for that the end of March. And you know, it's been a few years since we had a GBA event in Pickerington. So we're very happy to be able to get back to Pickerington and to build that event back up to where it was, you know, when things, you know, kind of transition out. So we're looking forward. That's the end of March.
Yeah, we're definitely planning on being in that one just because it supports both programs. We have kids on both sides of both Pickeringtons, so we're excited that it's back as well. Because I think if you just get it out there, naturally when you throw Pickerington out there, they typically are going to relate to good girls basketball, and you know it should. You know, even if the first year the numbers aren't there as what you want, I think it will keep growing because people will come to play good competition. So we plan on, you know, holding that one down and hoping to pull some teams in there to you know get some good run early in the season.
Sure, yeah. and I agree. I think that you know I can't remember exactly when the last year that event was, and then some people, you know, some transitions there between administration and things like that. So it kind of got away from there. But I believe it. You know, that used to be a 50 to 60 team tournament, you know, at Pickerington with a lot of good competition. You know, just because the Columbus, the Central Ohio basketball is very good basketball. So it was a good event for teams that didn't have to really travel and go stay in a hotel, so to speak. So we do agree think that event is going to be built back up to where it was when it left off. Yeah. So talking a little bit about your program, the Team Knockdown, what's some expectations you're looking for out of your group coming back for this 2019 season?
Well, I think from our perspective, we wanted these girls now had their first year of junior high basketball. Well, you know, most of them, not everyone. You know, Riley, we have a girl that plays up, Ron's daughter. You know, but most of these girls on our team have experienced a school ball, you know, for the first time. So now we're going to bring them all back together, and now it's time to maybe get them out there. So, you know, if you look at the girls' game, a lot of the recruiting and things of that nature start a little bit earlier than they do on the boys' side. You know, girls don't grow as late, you know, and so we want to challenge them and let them start doing more high school type of maybe a different offense, maybe different, you know, challenges that they haven't seen. You know, now some kids are stronger, they're bigger, so the passes are, you know, we can extend them out more. So we've already discussed some things that we're going to be implementing, some things like that we do at the high school. So these girls are prepared when they walk in as freshmen to compete for playing time. You know, and a lot of these girls play in really good programs. They're going to play in really good programs in the high school. These are going to be the most, you know, most of the girls are going to get a chance to play early in high school. So we want to prepare them for those challenges. So this year, that's kind of what we're, you know, do we want to win? Yeah, we do. But we want to develop and get them ready so they're ready to prepare at the high school level to help their high schools. So.
Sure. You know, what are, you know, and I know as the kids, you know, and as they get older and you talk about challenging and things like that, are you looking to kind of extend your schedule or the events, some of the bigger events you're playing in, you know, get more competition, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. We definitely looking to, like Chris said, to piggyback off of what he said, as far as kids at the girls' side, they get looked at a little bit more than the boys because, you know, they don't start growing late. They grow earlier.
Sure.
So we're going to try to take them to some more NCAA certified events. Get them, seen and playing against better, a lot of competition, and we're just going to see what happens from there. We got a lot of different other tournaments that we got scheduled, and that including you guys. So we're going to definitely be at some of you guys' tournaments, maybe possibly the GBA Nationals, the Pickerington definitely. We really like the Otterbein tournament you guys have. We definitely like that one, and I don't think we got into the Capital. I think that Capital one, woo, you got to get in there early or it's going to close out.
Yeah, it is. It does. It closes out early on that one.
Early.
No, and we understand that, as we see it, we've seen it we've been around doing this for a long time. So as the kids get older and you get a team and a group, that's as talented as your team is, you have to go out and play in some of those other events. You just can't just play a GBA schedule, and we understand that, as directors on our end, and we know with your group, and we've seen your group, the last couple of years, you're going to have to do some of that and start getting them some exposure, because that, like you said, Chris, those kids are going to be, they're going to be expected to probably get early playing time right away in high school, and those are kids that's probably going to have many opportunities there to play at the next level as well.
We also do a lot, build a lot of relationships with people as well. With you guys, I know with OGBR, we build a relationship with Benson and Rice
mm-hmm.
and JB with All Ohio. Yeah. So we're really good friends with a lot of them. So, we try to learn from them. So we kind of pick and choose different things that they do that's good, and we try to learn from what they're doing as well. So we're trying to figure this thing out too. So
absolutely. And at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for your kids. Give them the best opportunity. That helps them for what their future.
Yeah, we have a couple of teams possibly that may be coming on board. So we might be adding a couple other grades.
Okay.
Looking forward for that as well. I don't know as far as the level. I don't know if it's going to be as what we got here in 7th grade, but we're going to try to put something together pretty nice.
Well, that's great. And with you guys and your background in basketball and things like that, so it's a great organization. I know here on GBA side, we respect you guys, because we run the events. We don't have teams in the events, so we get the opportunity to sit back and watch different organizations, different coaches, people, how you handle things and go about your business. And so we see those things, and you're definitely one of those groups that we have respect for. We see what you do for the kids and what you're trying to do for the kids, the promotion, on social medias, things like that you're, all the time, with your group and your kids, the success they're having at their school teams right now, things like that on Twitter. I see all those things, you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is we follow you guys. We see what's going on, and I just want to commend you guys for what you do in your program. And we appreciate all the support that you guys have given us over the years.
No, absolutely. I think we appreciate you guys giving a platform for these young ladies to actually go out and get better and enjoy themselves and try to learn. And, it's still a great outlet for them to be, because, it's not always been there. So I think we appreciate you guys having a very well-run organization, and the tournaments are always smooth. You can know what to expect. Little app that you guys added, that helps too.
Yeah.
We got to coordinate all the communications with everybody, so that's all those little things help us as well. So we appreciate the format you guys have. I think it's very, very well laid out, and it's been really good for the girls over the last few years. So
yeah, the videos too, man. The kids love those. So man, when they get those videos out there, they eat that up. They really like that. So
yeah, that's been a great addition. Yeah,
the kids have the bells and the whistles, man. Y'all do it all. That's pretty good.
Well, we love, it's one of those things. We love what we do. We love to host events, and like I said, we have no teams involved in it. We have no kids involved in it, things like that. We just love what we do. We love providing a platform, an event. We always refer to it as an event, not a tournament, because we want, to come and experience for not only the players and coaches, but the families. We try to do little things, and we've added like you said, we've added the post-game interviews with players and coaches. We added the mascot, just things that just try to keep it as a family atmosphere for everybody.
Well, it's unique as well. It's not really anything else out there like it, especially in Ohio. I think it's very unique and really fun. Everybody enjoys your event. So,
well, we appreciate that. Guys, is there anything that I missed that maybe you want to talk about with your program, or anything else that maybe we didn't get to at this point?
Yeah, we want to just talk about back to the parents a little bit.
Yeah.
We just as far as that family atmosphere, we do have a parent on our team that's a country singer.
Okay.
So, every now and then he does shows, and the team will get together, the parents will get together, and we will go and support him at his show. And we wave our towels, Knockdown towels. We have a good time, man. It's a good time. The family, is second to none. It's just fun. It's fun, so it's good to get back to this AU stuff. So.
Yeah, and that coaching and running programs, and it's there's a lot of time and effort put into it behind the scenes that most people don't see. So to be able to do it and love it and have fun with it, and then at the end of the day see your kids succeed on the floor and in life as they get older, it makes it all worth it.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. And the name Knockdown, it came from one of our parents.
Okay.
Parents scream Knockdown after every shot a kid makes, and it just got real catchy, and everybody started saying it, Knockdown, and we just said, hey, that's going to be our name going forward.
That's great.
Yeah, it was fun. So yeah, we have fun with it, and good time, man. We appreciate it for having us on as well.
Yeah, we appreciate the support you guys have given us, and planning our events, and we look forward to seeing you again in 2019, and we look forward to being back in Pickerington, for the Pickerington Classic, which is March 30th and 31st. So, and I know you guys got to get to a game tonight, right? So we don't want to hold you up too long.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Coach Bess, Coach Wallace from Team Knockdown, Ohio, we appreciate you taking the time to join us tonight, and best of luck as we move into the 2019 season. And if you guys need anything on, that we can help you, promotion with anything, we always tell groups, reach out to us. If we need to post something for you, social media, on our website, whatever it may be, we'll be happy to help you out.
All right.
We appreciate that. Appreciate the support.
Yeah,
all right.
We definitely will be sending some stuff to you. So. Okay.
No problem, Coach. All right. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Thank you.